Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking studios on this motherfucking video.
Warning, if you don't like spoilers, do not watch the video.
Hi everybody, welcome to Some Film Snobs. My name is Matt Smith.
I'm Sean Reinert.
And today we are reviewing Spider-Man Far From Home.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
So, yeah, this is the Marvel film after Endgame, the first one.
Yeah.
This is basically the Iron Man of the new generation. It sounds weird to say.
It is weird to say.
Because, I was 10 when Iron Man came out? Bizarre. I'm getting old. Anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect from this movie really going in. I was just kind of like, okay, cool, new Spider-Man. And I went in and I really liked it, actually. I think it was general thoughts, let's just get that out of the way.
Basically, I thought it's a great sequel to the original, basically. Even though I expected it to be good, it was still better than I expected, you know?
Yeah. I expected it to be, good, because, other than, Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man's never really had a bad movie, per se.
Yeah, really, no. Even Spider-Man 3.
Even Spider-Man 3, as problematic as it was, I still think is a decent movie. But this movie I really liked too. It was definitely a vast improvement over Homecoming, and Homecoming wasn't a bad movie. I don't consider it a great movie, I consider it a good movie. Because there's a couple problems that hold it back from being a truly great movie.
What would those be?
Well, it's a little too long. There isn't really any sort of intimate, emotional character arcs or scenes.
I can agree with. I do agree with.
The Vulture, yeah, while it's Michael Keaton and he's great.
The Vulture.
Yeah. While he's Michael Keaton and Michael Keaton's always great. He just was just kind of there, you know? Even though I really like that scene when he's in the car with Zendaya, who I guess is the new MJ, which...
That wasn't her.
It wasn't her?
It wasn't her.
Oh,
no.
Okay, never mind. It's been a while since I watched Homecoming, but...
Yeah. Same here, but...
Speaking of MJ, though, I guess Zendaya is the new MJ?
I mean, they called her that at the end of the first film, so...
Yeah. Which, if they are going in that direction, I don't care.
Look, honestly,
I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal about it. So, what are some...
Positives? Nick Fury. Nick Fury is a big positive.
Definitely Nick Fury. I mean, Nick Fury, even when he's...
Samuel Jackson being Samuel Jackson.
Even when he's, minor in the movie, he's always good. In this movie, he was sort of like a transitioner? That's not the word I'm looking for, but... No,
I know what you mean, but he's the guy who basically who moves things along.
He's telling Peter Parker that he's the new Iron Man, but, if they're going in that direction, I don't really care, do whatever.
I think they're going in that direction, even if he's not trying to be the next Iron Man, he's gonna be Iron Man, but, he's gonna be the next protector, maybe because Falcon is gonna be the leader of the Avengers now.
Was that actually confirmed?
No, but I mean, that's my feeling.
That would actually be really interesting. Anyway, yeah, Nick Fury is great. Jake Gyllenhaal.
He is a positive of mine too.
I had no idea what to expect.
I know.
Because I personally don't know much about Mysterio.
I knew enough about the character walking in that I wasn't totally surprised when we got to the twist that he's a villain.
Well, yeah, everybody going in, I mean, unless you don't read the comics, knows he's a villain.
The thing is, going into the movie, I figured he was going to be a villain. I also figured there's a possibility they could be doing something different and not have him be a villain. But then I'm thinking, no, with the way they're setting this up, he's a villain.
It is sort of predictable in the sense that, but it's not really the movie's fault. It's more has to do with the outside, world.
Exactly.
Our world.
With all the fact that he's a comic character, the fact that Spider-Man 2 had him as a villain. So, at least when he was revealed as the villain reveal scene was great, though.
Yeah. There was two things I actually really liked about what they did with his character. And some of it had to just do with story. A lot of it was just cool shit. The way they teased the multiverse in this movie, it wasn't. I really liked how they did that because it wasn't full on. Oh, here's the multiverse now, and I can appreciate that because it reminds me how Avengers 1 kind of teased Thanos, in a sense. Like Thanos was there, but he wasn't like this giant super threat yet.
Yeah, he was just
like the multiverse isn't like a threat, but that could introduce something bigger.
No, I know what you mean.
Even though it's Mysterio, it's like, oh, everything I said was fake and all that, yada yada yada. They teased the multiverse, so there's definitely probably going to be a multiverse at this point.
It's possible, yeah.
And the visuals, when it came to the Mysterio sequences, reminded me so much of Doctor Strange, and I loved it.
That was good. I think he might have been pulling influence from Doctor Strange.
They had to have, because I'm watching it. Actually, you know what? It also kind of reminded me of the Spider-Man PS4 game when you're fighting Lee on the subway.
Oh, yeah.
Or like in the city square where all this crazy visuals are going on. There's like these clones of Lee everywhere.
But you mentioned the whole Mysterio thing in Doctor Strange. I think in universe it's possible that he did pull influence from Doctor Strange.
Maybe that's actually not that bad. That's not that bad of a theory.
Okay, another positive that for me at least is Peter Parker.
Yeah, what I liked about can I get into what I like about him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What I really like about his character and characters like MJ is that they gave him not so much MJ but more Peter Parker. They gave him more like emotional scenes, like emotional arcs. That was my problem with Homecoming, was that there wasn't really any sort of emotional stake.
That's true.
Like you get those emotional connections with fucking Peter Parker and Mysterio, and Peter Parker and getting over the death of Tony Stark. So I really liked that. I really liked that.
Yeah. Favorite scene in particular was that scene on the plane with Happy. That was just
that was great. They play AC/DC. He's like, oh, I love Led Zeppelin.
I laughed so hard.
Oh, that's another thing I liked about Mysterio. When they revealed that he was a villain, they had that scene where they were having all these callbacks to like super minor characters. Yeah, they had that one little weird extra scientist guy. Now he's a full-blown like minor character. Like, what the hell? And well, I guess another important. Well, there's two more important things for me. I was never bored.
Yeah, neither was I.
That to me is incredibly important when it comes to a film like this. There was portions in Homecoming where it felt like it was starting to drag, and I started kind of going like, oh yeah, whatever, yeah. This film didn't really have any of those moments.
Nothing I can think of, no.
Yeah, and one thing I do appreciate is this movie seems to have a little more balls. I really want to see how they handle like Peter, everybody knowing Peter's identity. Speaking of that,
I
also
mention that.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons back, baby!
Enough said. Anyway.
Enough said. I mean, he's back.
I saw him.
The prodigal son has returned.
Now the thing is, I had a feeling they were gonna bring him in this film. J. Jonah Jameson, the character.
And then when you saw...
Then when I saw him, and I had no idea they were gonna recast J.K. Simmons. So when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, you're back!
I had the exact same reaction.
I mean, it's kind of iconic. Nobody else can play J. Jonah Jameson. If you like what you are seeing, make sure to leave a like. If you want more content, then make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all the latest updates. Thank you very much, and enjoy. Maybe, okay, so, is there any more positives you have?
I like the fact that Aunt May knows that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
That was cool.
I like that. That kind of, it meant more, and I love the interactions they had.
Yeah, it was great. And I really like this version of Aunt May, too, so.
I love the original Aunt May. She was great. Sally Field, I liked her in the movie, but she wasn't as good as Rosemary Harris to me.
Yeah.
But Marissa Tomei is great.
She's great in this film, even if she's not really there. The stuff with like Happy and her like being in a relationship is fucking hilarious.
I love it. I'm just gonna say
that's another thing I like. They gave Happy more of a character.
I know.
Like, Happy was always just that kind of side character that like did whatever. Now he's like, you know, full blown like, oh, he has more than one emotion. You know, he's actually being funny. Oh,
I loved his character. I just loved his character. Jon Favreau acting.
He's great.
Know. Yeah, he's great. To mention Aunt May, I find it interesting how in the comics she's an old woman, and yet Peter is somehow her nephew.
Yeah.
You know how again, there is a very simple solution for the people who start to question it.
What?
Peter's father is was born much later, so by the time his father was born, Ben Parker was in his 30s.
It's something I'm gonna ask. Like, it's just a question I have for the film. I don't really have any negatives as of yet. I don't know. I think I just still need a little more time for this movie to sit because I only saw it yesterday. But
Yeah, me too. But I mean,
it's more just like questions. Are they ever going to mention Uncle Ben or his parents ever? I don't feel like they have.
they haven't. The most reference we got was that briefcase.
Yeah, I mean, like, maybe it's a good thing, but I don't...
Here's the thing. I could probably tell you why they might be avoiding it.
Because it's been done a billion times before.
With Uncle Ben, it's been done a billion times, and the last time I handled the parents' storyline...
Was so bad.
It was garbage. I mean, like, the first movie did okay, but that second movie was so bad. That knockoff Jason Bourne style opening.
And you had fucking Electro the whole time being like, happy birthday! I was like, shut up.
It was my birthday today.
Shut up.
Nobody wished me happy birthday. I didn't get a piece of cake.
Like, fucking bitch, grow up. I will say, I mean, this is kind of like sad, so it feels weird seeing a Marvel movie without a Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen eventually. I mean, let's just face it, the man was old, but
he was old, but it's still weird. Yeah,
it's bizarre. It's something that once you notice it or once you remember it, it's just kind of like, huh? Because like I left the theater. It's something I was talking with a friend about. I was like, something's missing with this film, and I don't know what it is. And then once we thought about it, she said Stan Lee, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, I never realized how much I'd miss a Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah, like it was always like such a small thing, but yet it was always so like charming and funny.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Stan Lee. Yeah, this is just like another side thing I have. I pray to God they don't do the Gwen Stacy thing.
Oh, what?
Don't bring Gwen Stacy into this, please.
What, did they tease it?
No, they didn't. But I'm just saying, please don't. You don't even like go near it, because every attempt of Gwen Stacy other than Spider-Verse has been shit. Even though like Emma Stone did a great job as Gwen Stacy in like the Amazing Spider-Man films, did I really care?
No, and the thing is, I always do kind of, it's that one moment, you remember at the end of the movie when Peter's like, some promises are meant to be broken.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Mr. Parker.
Yeah, but those are the best kind.
Okay, class, open your books. Let's begin on page 1.
Is there anything else you have to add? Because I couldn't really think of anything else.
No, there's really nothing else to add. Final thoughts, basically. And of course, the thumbs.
You want me to go first?
I could, yeah, go ahead. Cause
okay, after my drunk burp. Thumbs up. I love this movie. Okay, that might be an exaggeration. I just think it's a great movie, but...
okay then, cool. Thumbs up. I love this movie.
Yeah. All jokes and stuff aside, good movie. Thumbs up.
If
I liked
you love
it.
Spider-Man, thumbs up.
I can't wait to see what they do, moving forward.
I am excited. If you like Spider-Man, go see this movie.
Great. Cheers to that.
Cheers. This has been Some Film Snobs. I'm Matt Smith.
I'm Sean Reinert. Have a drink on me. If If you enjoy our content, then please consider supporting some film snobs on Patreon. Thank you.